Okay, we're about to get started here. Let me just refresh my page over here so that way I can see people's comments or questions. I'm a one-lady show over here, so I have to do everything myself. Okay. This morning, I'm just going to cover some new products, and maybe if we have time, I only want to take up a half an hour today because I know people are busy. I have my trusty emergencies this morning because I have a cold and my voice is going in and out. So I got an order this week with a couple new things, and so the first thing that we're going to start out looking at is some new Sale-a-bration products that are going to be made available starting tomorrow. This first one right here is the blossoming basket, and it actually comes in a bundle with this wicker basket weave dynamic meaning that it's one of the thick folders, which I'm super excited about. It has this really great basket weave. I'm really excited about using this. So this is a level 2 Sale-a-bration. So when you purchase $100 worth of product, you get this for free, or you can choose this for free if you like, which is a great value. This is just, and that's my favorite saying out of the whole thing, you are loved, because I think everyone needs to be told that you're loved. And what a great day to be reminded today. Happy Valentine's Day. So this little set is super cute. I'm excited to put this to good use. Another set that's coming out is this Eclectic Expressions. Now, I absolutely love stamp sets that have little background things to them because I think they're super useful. And I don't know if you could see this one very well. Excuse me. I still have a cough. I apologize. It almost looks like a moon. How cool would that be? It seriously, to me, it just looks like the moon. When I was a little kid, we had a light cover in my bedroom that was supposed to look like the moon, and it had little, almost like a map, had little labels of what area was what, and I always used to look at it when I was little, and that's what that reminds me of. I don't know why. I guess I'm just crazy, but I think this is a great staple item is what I'm thinking this would be, because of the little background things that you can use, and it'll go with just about anything that you're doing. So those are the new sets, or the new products that are coming out on the 15th, which is tomorrow. This one right here, the Eclectic Expressions, this is going to be a level 1, which means for every $50 that you spend, you could pick one of these if you spend $50. And this one is a level 2, and I believe it only comes as a bundle. My flyer has escaped me, but I'm pretty sure that that's the way it comes. So I'm excited to be able to use those. Couple other things that just to remind you what's still happening in the catalog. This is another Sale-a-bration item. This is the Tutti Frutti envelopes and cards. If you just want some quick card bases and some envelopes, these are a great thing to stock up on. I love the fact that Stampin' Up! Offers some consumable items with their Sale-a-bration, because as a person who spends quite a bit of money out of the catalog and has already earned all the stamp sets, it's nice to have some consumables that you can use for various projects, and you can just stock up on those. So that is something. Oh, and I just remembered another item. I knew there was something else. I don't know how I could have forgotten this, seriously, because it's like seriously gorgeous. So also coming out tomorrow is this absolutely gorgeous foiled paper, and you can use your blenders on this as well. So here, I'll give you a sheet. They're not double-sided. They're a thicker. They're not thin like our normal Designer Series paper is. They are thicker, so it's more like a card stock, which is great. You could make this into a card base, and because there's nothing on the other side, it could be like a regular card base, or you could write on the inside. So this is the first pattern. Then we have some stripes, and each one comes with 3. I think I just have I think I used the other sheet or put it off somewhere. So this one's striped silver. And this one is gorgeous. I am looking forward to using this. It's kind of got a copper champagne look to it. And think about that. If you color these little flowers with your blenders, you could cut these out. I'm actually interested in trying this. For those of you who know I have a Brother Scan and Cut, I'm actually interested in coloring a few of these and see how my Brother Scan and Cut reacts with this foil. I've never tried foil on my Brother Scan and Cut, so if you have, let me know how it worked for you. The reason I ask, I wonder if it'll work, is because when it scans through the machine, you have that lamp and it's shining on there, and I wonder if the foil, because it's reflective, if it will disappear or become invisible to the lamp. I don't know. It'll be fun to try. So I'm definitely going to be stocking up on some of this paper. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So this is a level 1 celebration that you can get from the 15th. Now I don't know if it's while supplies last. I'm not really sure. Hopefully they stocked up really good, but I wouldn't wait to get this just in case. So even put an order in tomorrow if you want. That would be, I think, the best way if you want, especially for the consumables like this. A lot of times they are while supplies last, but don't quote me on that because I'm not sure. Okay. So today, I thought we would focus on Stampin' Kits a little bit. I have a class coming up on March 3rd, which is Choose Your Own Adventure. And the reason we call it Choose Your Own Adventure is because you get to choose the kit that you want to put together, and then you bring that kit to class and you make it at class. And if your kit requires a stamp set or ink pads or both or whatever, I provide the stamp set and the ink pad, so you don't have to buy in addition to that particular kit. Now some kits are all inclusive, and I'll show you a couple of those. This one is one of the celebration ones, since we're talking about celebration right now. This one is the Mixed Medallions card kit. Card kits are awesome. I mean, I've been stamping for 20 years, so I would consider myself an advanced stamper. But I still really like the kits because I like something quick to put together. There are times when I need just some quick cards, or honestly, sometimes when I'm feeling like, if anyone saw my post yesterday from Facebook, sometimes I need some mojo to get going, and sometimes just stamping something quick gets me. It's almost like warm-up aerobics or something. You know how you do your warm-up and you stretch your muscles out? Well, a kit is a great creative muscle stretcher. It gets you warmed up, you get a quick win because you put something together that was quick, and then you get that momentum going and you can keep going. So this one, like I said, is the Mixed Medallions card kit. This is absolutely wonderful for someone who's a very beginner, or if you want to get this, earn it for free. This is a level 1, and give it as a gift to someone who's not super crafty but loves to just do simple things. Also, I think this would be great if you have a child who likes to craft. This one is not messy at all. You don't even need any ink pads or stamps. Everything is here. This would make a great card kit for a kid too, kind of like a junior type of kit. I haven't thought it would be fun to put together junior kits because I do have some little gals who love to craft, and they're so good, and I think it would be fun to have a little junior kit. Maybe that's something down the road or something. So this is what the kit looks like. Now I'll show you how easy this is to put together. I have not put any of these together, but this is just how easy it is. So the card, everything's cut and scored for you. So this piece folds down, these pieces fold in, and voila, your card is half done already. And then what you would do is just add your little accent pieces with some glue dots or some snail. You just pop this out. That's how easy it is. And typically they give you extra. I don't know, I haven't put this kit together, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's some extra. And there's even other languages here, so if you have some friends from across the pond there. So this would just get glue dotted just to the one side. That way you don't accidentally like seal the card closed. Okay, and then this would just get glue dotted over the top of that. And then what you can do with all these little added accents is just take a glue dot and just add them wherever you want to add them. So this would be a really great kit like on the go. Like I go to the bowling alley with my folks on Friday, so my dad can have fun bowling. My mom doesn't drive anymore, so I get to do that. Excuse me. And sometimes I'll sit and put little pumpkin kits together, or a kit like this, and she likes to do it with me sometimes too. It's kind of fun to hang out with her and do that. Not kind of, it is fun. And to watch my dad bowl and give him a hard time. So, I mean, what's more fun than that? So, this is just sometimes what I'll do is if I'm not totally finished with the kit, if I can, I'll tuck it in. But this one does come with a plastic sleeve, so it makes it easy to just... I like the fact it didn't come with a shrink plastic on this one, because if you're not completely done with the kit, you can just slide it back into sleeve and all your pieces are not going to get lost. So I won't do that right now because it's getting stuck. Anyway, moving on to another kit. Oh, and see, it even came with glue dots already. So this is a kit that requires a stamp set and ink pads. Now, I saw this kit in the Occasions Mini. That's where you can find this one. And I just fell in love with it. Hi, Carol. I just saw that you're on here. I just moved my screen so I can see if anyone was on joining me. So I thought this was cute in the book, but now that I see it in real life, I'm completely in love with this box. It is just so... Look, they even put images on the bottom. Okay, seriously, can you get any cuter? This is just adorable. And this little pull tab just goes... Can you imagine what a cute little recipe box it would make, like as a wedding gift or just for someone who loves to cook? This is seriously adorable, guys. So... let's just open this kit up. I've just taken the shrink plastic off. Or actually, this comes in a cardboard box, which is nice because the cardboard protects it from getting marred or anything in shipping, which is great. So we've got some gold ribbon here, gorgeous, and some little twine. And then the box is pretty big. You could fit quite a few cards in here. So there's the box. So let's open up this package. Let me find my scissors. I know they're existent somewhere on the table. All right. I love unwrapping these. This is like birthday presents. They're so fun. So this right here, these look like die cuts. Yeah, these are little die cuts, all die cut for you. And some pre-cut and printed ovals here. There's some banners. These look like card bases. Yep, these are all card bases. There's some striped, some old olive, and some dotted, some little foil. There's foil on these too. And of course your envelopes. And then we have these cute little balloons. Little tassels. And you've got a monthly thing here. So the way this is a perennial birthday. So you don't have to do this with this kit, but if you were to use it like they had designed it, the reason we have months instead of it saying birthday, wedding, sympathy, whatever, is because what you can do, and I've done this in the past and it works really well and I need to do it again, is you'd have like January. Where's your tabs? I know there's tabs in here. Yeah, I'll have tags. Ooh, look at those. Those are pretty. Got a couple of those. So it works like a birthday book. So you have month 1. Now, you don't have to put the month over here if you don't want to. But so basically, you would peel this off, put this over the month of January, and then you'd list out your family or friends that have birthdays. And then behind there, you would put the birthday cards. Like, you could make all the birthday cards up in one fell swoop and have them all ready to go in this box. That is such a good idea if you know how to do that. If you have time to do that is what I meant to say. And you know what? It does save a lot of time. It's that whole adage, like a stitch in time saves 9 if you made them all up at once. You could also have the gift cards. I watched a video one time where this gal even tucked gift cards, because she gave a lot of gift cards because her family didn't live very close to her. And she would even put the gift card in with the card. So it was pretty much all ready to go. She just have to pull it out of here, out of the month that she's doing, and send it. So this would make a great gift for yourself or anyone else, to keep you on top with your birthday cards and stuff. And it's gorgeous. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I'm excited to put this together. And perennial, so you could use it forever if you wanted to, because there's no 2018 on it or anything like that. The other thing that Stampin' Up! Has started doing with a lot of their kits is giving full color pictures. Excuse me. So you can kind of see how to put each one of them together, and they're made to be simple. They're not made to take hours to put together. You could definitely put this whole kit together at the class on March 3rd. It's like 2-3 hour class, but you might even finish before 3 hours. I bet this kit probably only takes about 2 hours to put together, if that. If you assembly line it, you'll knock it out really quick. So I was going to look and see how many. So there's 4 of each, so 2, 4, I know it says in the package, 6, 8. So there's 8 cards, 16 printed card bases, 16, so there's 16 cards total. So you get 4 of each card, so that's really cool. Great, great gift. Okay. Now, like I said, this one needs a stamp set. It is not an inclusive kit, which is kind of nice, because if you do make these for gifts, you could buy several of these, but not wind up with several stamp sets. So you'd buy, let's say you wanted to make 4 or 5 of these as gifts for like Mother's Day. You could make 3 of these for Mother's Day and just buy the one stamp set. Or buy 3 of these, come to my house, and I already have the stamp set. It's a red rubber stamp set. And then I'll have your ink pads and your stamp set ready to go, and you can just assembly line the whole thing. Super fun. And one of the things that I love about the class, and it has been told to me by people who've come too, is they love watching what everyone else is doing as well, because pretty much everyone brings something different, and it's fun to see. And I've had one class I did, people came and then ordered something that someone else had been making. They thought it was so cute, they ordered one for themselves to do later. So let me get a drink. I apologize, it's cold. I'm fighting it now. I have no complaints. I only came down with it on Saturday and Sunday, and I'm fighting it. Okay, so this I'm going to show you is what's called an all-inclusive kit. All-inclusive means that you could give it as a gift to someone. Look, look how cute this box is. This kit, you don't need ink pads, a block even, or a stamp set. It all comes in here. That's why it makes a great gift for someone who loves to craft. Again, if you have a little junior crafter, seriously, this is like perfect. It's an easy introduction. Everything's kind of self-contained, especially this particular kit if your little crafter likes to color. Because this one comes with pencils, and I believe at least one or more of these pencils are exclusive to this kit. So if you love our watercolor pencils and you love using them, seriously, this kit is for you. So it comes with pencils. This is your stamp set. Let me tell you what this one's called. This is also a basic black. This is the Lots of Happy card kit. This is also, I believe, in the Occasions mini. I could be wrong. Hopefully you look at these. I love going through all this stuff. I think it's so fun. And then it gets me all jazzed to start stamping. Alright, so here's your instructions. It shows you each one. These are so pretty. You could totally make the cards as a gift and put them back in the box and use the box as your gift box to give away already made cards. So it gives you the instructions on how to make them all. And I don't know what you guys do, but whenever I buy a kit and I have these, I actually save all of my instructions, even though I may have given all the stuff away, because I like to come back to the card layout ideas, and I like to use those, or even the color scheme. I'll come back and say, oh, I remember those cards, those are so cute, and I'll go make a similar card, maybe change out a few of the elements, And this is just great inspiration. It's like having a sketch or creative ideas. So you get some dimensionals. You know how I love dimensionals. Some really pretty ombre ribbon. Look at this cute little block. Okay, this one is new. I have the D block. This one's just a little small. This is like a baby D, like a lowercase d block. Look how cute that is. So adorable. Okay, so it comes with a block, and I like that they have rounded edges. I like the rounded edges a lot better. And of course you have your envelopes. Always remember to stamp your envelopes too. That lets the receiver know they got something cool. So this has different size cards, which I like because you have gift tags, gift cards, things like that. So these are the little gift cards. This must be some paper for one of them. Guess we'll look in the instructions later. Okay, look, they already pre-cut the hexagon ones for you, which is really nice. So there's 4 of each. Interesting shaped cards. I like that because it just takes it away from the everyday. Just gets some more interest. Here's some more cards that are small, but they fold a different direction. And of course you have your little tags that you'd stamp on. They gave you a lot. There might be some extras with this one, I think. And then you have a few regular cards as well. So, and look at this. They've even put kind of like a, it's not a liner because it's actually printed in here, but I like the liners. Excuse me. So got your envelopes. Here's your, look at that, there's a lot of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 regular A2 size cards, but I can see on the instructions that they're 2 different designs. So there's that. And then this right here, it might be difficult to see in the camera. I'll pop one out. This is your vellum. One of the cards has little vellum accents to it. Look how nice is everything's pre-cut for you. This is why I think this is great for anybody who's a newbie at stamping, or even, you know, an old stamper like me. You don't have to die cut any of this. It's all been done for you. Another great reason why this would make a great junior kit too, because all this hard stuff is done. And if you have a little crafter to keep busy during, you know, while brother or sister's at piano lessons, this would be a good little thing to do. And these are just some panels that go on some of the cards. Here's some more panels, but check this out though. They're all die cut already for you. All you have to do is just stick them on. I think you only need to have, you have dimensionals. I don't see any glue dots unless I missed them. So here's the stuff that you would color. It's all die cut for you already. You just pull them out. And actually it's probably recommended that you just color it right on the sheet. It's easier to hang on to it if it's already in the sheet instead of like trying to color while it's just this tiny little thing. So that is super fun. And of course our nice, really pretty gold foil banners that go on a couple of the cards. Alright. Did anybody see dots? I don't know if I saw dots. So Carol, you just ordered this particular one, the Lots of Happy kit? So I think with this one you would only need either snail or some glue dots to finish. I don't know if I'd put everything together with dimensionals. But so there's that kit. Okay, so let's look at the next one. This is also an all-inclusive kit. Now, I didn't order, we have a repeat kit that's in the catalog. I did not order that one because it's been around for a while. And it's, I figured you guys had seen that. This one right here. Cool, Carol. You'll have to put pictures up once you get it done. Let me know what you think. This one is the Soft Sayings kit. Again, we get a block with this one, and we get a little Stampin' Spot with this one, and the stamp set. So if you order this one, if you don't finish it at my house, you can take it home and finish it. Although honestly, these kits are intended to be finished rather quickly. So I think the last one I put together that was very similar to this, like an all-inclusive kit, I think it took me less than 2 hours to do all 16 cards, which is actually pretty good. I'm a slow stamper, so if you're a faster stamper, you'd probably finish a lot faster than me. But I'm kind of a slow, methodical kind of stamper. I don't like to rush through because I always make mistakes when I do that. Alright, so here's your instructions. And this one, you get to make lots of different cards. So this is a little different than the other one. The other one, you'd make like 4 of each card. This one, there's like 2 of each, it looks like. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So there's 20 cards in here. So this might be a little slower than the other one, just simply because you're switching gears and doing different designs. So, obviously instructions. And some full color instructions come with this one. This one's really pretty. The other thing I love that Stampin' Up! Does with these is that a lot of the designs that you'll see in here coordinate with die cuts and stamps that we have throughout the catalog. So if you really love this look, like I can tell you right now, the stamp set Oh So Eclectic matches this right on. So if you love this look, you can purchase the Oh So Eclectic stamp set and framelit set and come up with your own designs similar to this. You know, use these as your layouts and just come up with some more. Okay, you get a block. And there's a thing of washi tape. Oh my goodness, so sorry for my cough. My kids like to remind me how annoying it is. Makes me feel bad, but they're right, it's annoying. Alright, so this is your stamp set. Really great all around. There's happy birthday, just a note, I miss you, thanks, I think you're wonderful, congratulations. What's this one? Love you lots, hope your day is great. So this is just a great general set that, again, a great set for someone who's brand new and don't have a lot of stamps or a lot of greetings. This is perfect. You got pretty much everything covered. So let's go through and see the pieces that we get with this. There's some little envelopes. Look how cute those are. They're already printed on the flaps. Here's card bases. And one thing that I would do, I know there's some videos on the Stampin' Up! Has a video on this one for sure, and I think possibly on the others. When you're doing a kit like this, the best thing to do when you're first setting up is to like gather all of the pieces that go together. So you would gather up this with the envelopes with the accents, and then you would just pull it all together. But look at these great backgrounds. You got these little cards. All the watercoloring has been done on here for you. So we have some Berry Burst and some Tranquil Tide. The Basic Gray and Tranquil Tide. I know I can say that word. And so this one's already pre-printed. So because this one's mostly a greeting kit, there's not going to be a lot of image stamping. But on this one, I was just thinking if you wanted to add a little more pizzazz to this, there's no reason why you couldn't stamp this flower over the top of each one of these just to add some detail. So there's the flowers. Here's some little dots. Just some nice watercolor wash like this is a really great quick background, something that you can do on anything. So then here's all your little die cut pieces. Look how pretty those are. Those are super pretty. Too bad there wasn't an extra one. It'd make a great stencil. Okay, and then we have these little labels, and I don't know if you can see, but they have little stitches in them. Maybe if I turn it over. I don't know. Let me see if you guys can see. Nope, not really, but there's actually little stitches along the edges along here. So it's kind of cool. It's like faux stitching. Here's some leaves that you can pop out. All die cut for you. Here's your greeting banners. And then here's some glitter. If you're not a person who's way into glitter, this isn't too bad. I don't use a lot of glitter because I don't like getting it all over my hands, but something small like this I can tolerate, but like the dumping of the glitter, yeah, I don't do that very often. So, but it is pretty. This is some Merkle Glimmer. All die cut for you already. So that is the Soft Sayings card kit. Super cute. Alright, so those are a couple of the kits that you can get out of. I'm talking about glitter, and I have glitter all over my table here. Oh, I just found some more paper. Look, I lost all my paper. So remember how I was missing a sheet? There's also dots in that foil thing. Okay. My desk is a mess. If I showed you, you'd be embarrassed for me how messy it is. But it's for good reason. I'm getting ready for the next technique class, which is going to be on brush-o. So, another thing that I wanted to show you that I've been up to is I have a couple classes coming out. So if you love the Bubble Up, I have a class coming out that when you purchase the bundle, you get a free class on my website that'll give you, I think, 5 or 6 cards or projects. I won't say cards because they might not all be cards. But you'll automatically get access to this class. And that's for a limited time only, and the dates are on my website. But I'm just so excited about playing with this. And I even bought the marble background stamp because I thought it would be really cool to use this like it was liquid inside my little pop bottles. I thought that would be fun. So there's that. The other class that I have coming out is my Sweet Soiree Suite. Now, I counted, there's like 15 or 16 samples or projects in the catalog with this particular suite. And I thought it would be fun to do all of those. And I get asked quite a bit, how did they make this card? It's so cute. And honestly, anytime you make a card out of one of our publications, you always find that it's even sweeter and lovelier in person than it is just sitting in the catalog. So when you purchase, let me show you. Let me clear this off for 1 second here. When you purchase the Sweet Soiree bundle, which is, it's a 2-case set. In other words, there's so many stamps, they had to put them in 2 cases. When you purchase this bundle, which is the stamp set and the framelits, you get free access to the class that I'm doing, which is going to be all 15 or 16 of those projects you see in the Occasions mini catalog. You get access to how to make them, the videos on how to make them, the supply list, the instructions, and there's I'm going to show you some pieces in this suite. You can even buy the whole suite if you wanted and get yourself prepared for that class, because it's going to be super fun. And you could give all the projects away as a gift or keep them for when you need them. And I just lost a little tassel. Anyway, these tassels are so cute. So this is part of the Sweet Soiree embellishment kit. It comes with a bunch of these. I can't even tell you how many because I just accidentally shot one in the air and it's somewhere in my office. I think I just found it. So I think you get like 2 of each. And then you get these little closed pins. You get this foil washi tape. And this really pretty, it's not real velvet, what is it, like velveteen? But this really pretty scalloped velveteen ribbon. It's really pretty. So that comes in that suite. Also, this gorgeous ribbon is in that suite. This is just, I'm seeing this ribbon everywhere and I just love it. It's so pretty. So, so pretty. There's also silver baker's twine in that suite. So this is all the product that I'll be using in that class. We also have 2 masks. And those are intended to be used, well, you could use them with stamping, you can use them with spritzing, but they have them advertised with some new embossing paste. So let's open this up. This is the silver embossing paste. See if I can open this up without making a huge mess. I might not be able to. These people who package these need to put like a little tab on these. Alright, I'm gonna stab it. We're going to desperate measures here. Ooh, this stuff's pretty. Of course, I'm getting out my scissors, which is not a good thing. Let me grab a napkin or tissue. I just don't want to get this all over my table. Look at that. Ooh, it's almost like a gel. It's more like a gel than it is an embossing paste. It's very light. This is going to be fun to play with, people. I'm excited about this. This is going to be fun. But it's not for the faint of heart if you're a slob like me. You might get it everywhere. But that's okay. Part of having fun is getting messy. But this, if you're familiar with our embossing paste, this is a lot looser than our normal embossing paste is. I'm just peeling this off really carefully. It's more liquidy, but it's very shiny and it's very pretty. So that's going to be fun to mess with that. Let me get a wipe because I've got stuff on my hands. And if you do purchase the paste and you don't have any palette knives at home, you'll definitely want to get one of our palette knife, our little palette knife kit. It's not very expensive, but it does come in handy. Okay, so that is our silver. So let's take a look at our shimmery. And again, I'll have all these projects up eventually on my board, so if you come to a class, you should be able to get a look-see at those. Okay, we're now going to try to peel this bad boy off. Anytime you're dealing with paste, you always want to clean your implements really soon because it will dry. Look at this. Now this is more like a paste, definitely, but it's got almost like our dazzling diamonds in it. It's really pretty. So this will be fun to play with as well. It's very sparkly. So those are the 2 pastes that are part of that suite. Some more things. Oh, I didn't get these out because I covered them up. This also comes in that embellishment kit. You get some numbers. There's some vellum with, it's got little foil printed leaves on them. And then you've got some foil stickers, some more vellum. Lots and lots of accents. You could definitely do quite a few cards with all these. So that's part of that. I think that's all that went in that little embellishment kit. Okay, and then of course in that suite is the silver gable boxes. Here's one that's already put together. I made this one when I was on stage with that pretty ribbon. That's just some designer series paper wrapped around that. Now you can color these with your blenders if you want to, which is really cool. And you can do some fun things with that. So that's another class. So if you buy the Sweet Soiree bundle, that is also limited time. then you get free access to the online class, which will have 15 or 16 projects in there that you could make with that stamp set and the framelits. And of course, all those supplies will be listed. But if you bought the whole suite, you'd pretty much have everything that you would need. I think there's even a cardstock pack, which I do not have, that you could buy and you'd probably be set. So take a look at that on my website, and hopefully that will inspire you with some new ideas. Alright, I am out of time. I hope you enjoyed just looking at the projects, or not projects, but the products and getting excited, and hopefully you feel like you want to get your hands in and do something fun. So I am off to go teach my art class that I teach on Wednesdays, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.